Hi, my name is Joe, and today we're going to be looking at the Emblem Eirika banner. I'm going to hope that this one is going to be pretty brief, and the only thing on my wish list really is swap to Ephraim mode. Like, give Ephraim some love, please. There he is in the art, and I do like the art, but I wish Ephraim got some more love. Sword Cav. Okay, we have a new A slot, which is inheritable, and she's brave. Okay. Azure Twin Edge, we have Slaying. At start of turn, if unit is within 2, grants Empathy, which is decent, and Heavy Blade, okay. And then if unit initiates combat or is within 2 of an ally, grants blah blah blah. 14. You've seen it before, always going to be 14. 20% speed-based true damage, excluding AoEs, 20% speed-based flat damage reduction, which is really good, and full no follow-up. Cool. And it gives her access to the Wind Sword style. And then we have a new special Twin Strike, which I assume is not inheritable. 3 cooldown, 60% of unit speed, which is a shitload. Unit attacks twice. Okay, dude. Dual phase brave in the special, and full tempo, and 40% flat DR. What are we doing here? Let's get into this. So we have attack speed, insight, hone, really good. Assault force, really good, so nothing new. But then we have Blue Skies 4, which seems to be brand new, doesn't build from anything. The icon is completely new. Enables Canto 2. If unit initiates combat or is within 2, grants attack speed plus 8, plus X true damage, and X equals number of allies within 3x3 times 2, max 8. Okay, so we have inheritable 8 true damage in the A slot, and reduces damage by X as well. Okay, so 8 true damage, 8 flat DR. And then attack speed plus 8 and Canto 2. I don't know. This is just kind of like a side grade to XL. It might be better than XL. We'll have to see, but pretty good. And then her emblem effect. So this is when the ring is equipped to somebody. When special triggers, yeah. Unit's max cooldown count times 4. Cool. If it is unit's first combat initiated by unit, or first combat initiated by foe that turn, inflicts attack minus 4, and unit attacks twice? Triggers only when unit's range is 1. What are we doing here? You can just give somebody brave, but only if they're a melee unit. Or the thing is, I don't know if unit's range equals 1 means the unit themselves or the combat they're engaged in. And what I mean by that is if you have a close counter mage, which very, very few of, and like we basically never get any mage ranged omni tanks, basically. Very few come with close counter. Anyway, if a mage is in combat with a melee unit because they have close counter, do they get the brave hit? I'm not good at deciphering this, but let me know. Either way, melee units kind of run the game right now, and like especially like tanks, like full-on armor units. So being able to give an armor unit brave on retaliation or something, kind of crazy, because you also get that attack minus 4. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. The attack minus 4 is on unit, so this is like a drawback, I guess. You inflict attack minus 4 on yourself. A little bit of balancing there, but yeah, this is insane. I'm trying to keep it brief. She herself gets brave from her special, and this emblem effect gives anybody brave that's a melee unit. Yeah, but let's see what the style is about. Please tell me you just switched to Ephraim, bro. At least her, right? Like, give Ephraim some screen time. Okay, Wind Sword style. Unit can attack foes 2 spaces away?
You what?
Okay. Even if you're a melee unit? Okay. And then Hexblade, okay. Unit suffers a counterattack if any of the following conditions are met. Foe is armored with melee, Foe can counterattack regardless of unit's range, or foe's range is the same as the distance between unit and foe. Okay, so that's a little bit of a drawback. After combat, movement effects do not occur. Okay, so no Kanto. Balance. Skill effects range is treated as 1, including by defensive specials like Pavis and Aegis. Okay. My thing is, okay, this is fine. On paper, this is fine. Why did Emblem Lyn get a pass as far as no Kanto afterwards? Because arguably her best ring is Sigurd, because you can snipe something and then move and she still gets that extra bit of damage and whatever. Why are we not playing by the same rules? There should be more restrictions on ranged units than there are for melee units. IMO. In like any game. Being ranged is a very big privilege in almost every game. Anyway, you can now make your melee units ranged, seemingly. Let's see. I assume there's a demo here. Yep. This unit seems like a demon, bro. You got true damage, you got flat DR, you got brave, you got brave. Oh, Ephraim, please, thank you. At least Ephraim gets to do something. She has like 3 sources of true damage, 2 sources of flat DR, okay, 3 flat DR with the special, and the special, dude? The special giving 60% of your speed as damage? That's just so friggin' much, bro. But like, I do firmly believe that these emblem units should be like the apex of their archetypes, because you're only gonna get to do it once and they impact your account, so they might as well be good. Marth kind of got shafted, but it is what it is. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's look at the color sharing here. So we have red, which is Eirika, so 3 emblem units on red, but like... Okay, my thing is, bro, why couldn't this have just been Ephraim and we could have gotten a not red emblem unit? I know that like Sigurd and Celica exist already, but like most of the emblem units are going to be red anyway, and this one could have just not been, but they still made her red anyway. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Anyway, red share is insane. Blue is 2 emblem units here, and then green is Thiazi, Brigid, and Lyn. That's a really, really good share, and I don't have Thiazi, and Brigid fodder out of the box is like really, really strong. So, yeah, that's a really good share. And then colorless is Goto, which is pretty dog shit, but if you want merges, there you go. Mortis, dog shit. Guinevere is colorless, and then this mythic Lumera is blue. My bad, I got them mixed up. That's about it. But yeah, the red and green shares are really strong, and the blue share isn't awful either. Colorless share is pretty dog and like clearly the throwaway. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Spark on this and hope I get copies of Sigurd and Thiazi and Brigid. Those are the 3 I would want copies of a bit more. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. What this unit brings to the table is ridiculous, like making melee units ranged and then giving brave to everybody as long as they're a melee unit. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun to mess with, but like, it's an answer to Shield Fighter in some ways because you're giving anybody brave, but okay, they have to come up with new things to do with these emblem rings every time, right? It is what it is. I'm cool with it, I guess. But let me know what your thoughts are. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for, I guess, this. Have a good one. Bye.